Thank you. Good evening. Thank you for tuning in to the Inked Up Podcast. I am your host, Cowboy Williams. You're in for a treat. Tonight, decided to take a deep dive into both sides of the political spectrum. We'll hang out with our liberal brothers and sisters, and then we come back to spend some time with the conservative brothers and sisters. And that's where, to be quite honest, I've been spending a little bit of my time in recent days. I've been spending my time over here with the conservatives for a couple different reasons. I'm a traditional Southern man, so certain things appeal to me a little bit more than others. Traditional lifestyles appeal to me a little bit more than the modern man. And with respect to him, man, whichever way you choose to live, and if it's working for you, then God bless. But me personally, I just found a favorable life in which I have traditional values. But anyway, I want to give you an unbiased standpoint on what I found. Let's take a look.
Shout out Donald Trump. Go vote for Donald Trump.
What's my message to Donald Trump? Thank you, Trump. Thank you for making guys cheap again.
You got a message, Donald Trump?
I need him back in the chair. He know that money flow.
Put Trump back in the chair.
Money flow.
Make America great again. Look, she got the pants.
Make this gas great again.
Trump's gonna put those in the store. Can we do the Trump dance? I'll do the Trump dance.
Oh, that's it? Oh, we gotta put some more hips into this. I don't like that. Let's put some hips into that. Come on.
All right.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. We was having a good time. Good time. And then these conservatives rolled up.
Doesn't have legs.
Yeah, there's no
on.
validity. There's no stats to it. That's just like, I saw this.
The police aren't gonna shoot you
that.
if you're black and you reach. Like that's just false.
Nah.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Can I see your license, please? Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
I just got my license. You think you're my license? I grabbed my license right there. That's my license right there.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
Well, this is your boy Charlie being a racist. The racist that they claim that's out here, all your dumb black friends.
Don't say that.
It's not everybody black, but the most of your friends that's black is dumb, and they mad at Charlie over something that they ain't even watch his content.
I hate you black bastards. You stink. I hate your black skin. I hate your black pants. I hate black pepper. I hate black keys on the piano. I hate my gums because they black. I hate Whoopi Goldberg's lips. I hate the back of Forrest Whitaker's neck. Ah! And most of all, I hate that black-ass Wesley Snipes.
Man, sit your dumb ass down.
And by the way, you are a token. Hey, Jason, you're a token. You are in conservative media as a black guy that can confer upon white people the dignity of not being called a racist for having their views.
Man, what did he do to make them niggas that mad?
That's why you get paid. And that's why I don't, because I didn't have the privilege of being born black. I was born white, so there's a limit on what I can say. There's a limit on what I can say without being penalized in the so-called free marketplace of ideas. And everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows. And everybody's sick of it. Especially in the conservative space, that blacks have had it easy.
See, I know my limit.
Yeah. What's up, baby?
Did I tell you had one more time?
Yeah, you did.
Did I tell you had that? Well, guess what?
What's up, baby?
Look at me. Time's up.
I know how I was brought up and how I was raised. I think it's about 2 blocks north of where he was raised and wherever Jason was raised, because I guess I'm a little too black for that. So I can't hang out with those type of individuals, and I brought my ass back over to where I thought would be the liberal side and a more welcoming side is what I want to say. I brought myself back to hang out with my friends that I went to the polls with in 2008, and here's what they turned into.
I want you to stay angry.
That maybe Donald Trump will go away. Maybe he'll go to jail. Maybe he will die.
They're still going to have to go out and put a bullet in Donald Trump, and that's a fact.
When was the last time an actor assassinated a president?
I have thought an awful lot about blowing up the White House.
I said if we were in high school, I'd take you behind the gym and beat the hell out of him.
I will go and take Trump out.
He said, well, what do you think I should have done? So I think you should have punched him in the face and then gotten out of the race. You would have been a hero.
Although I will say this, the last few days you woke up thinking there might be news. Just saying.
Violence doesn't come from Democrats, just to be clear. It is MAGA. It's specifically MAGA faction.
Biggest terror threat in this country is white men, most of them radicalized right, to the right.
Instead of talking about having air that's drinkable.
Get your booty to the pole, get your booty to the pole, yeah.
Did we get your attention? Good.
So, you're really not gonna vote?
Young black kids growing up in the Bronx who don't even know what the word computer is. They don't know. They don't know these things.
Minority voters are less likely to have the kinds of IDs that have been described or required.
These type of people don't live in areas with easy access to DMVs or other places where they can get identification.
You can always get IDs you do over the internet. Does that also make it difficult for black people in particular?
Yeah, you have to have access to the internet. You have to be able to pay an internet service provider for certain fees.
Do you think that's harder for black people to go online?
Well, I feel like they don't have the knowledge of how it works.
A lot of people have smartphones, but you might not have data.
For most of the communities, they don't really know what is out there just because they're not aware or they're not informed. I also think there's a repression of black voting with how if you're a convicted felon, you're not allowed to vote and everything. And when you look at swing states like Florida, that's a huge population of the African Americans.
Okay.
All right, so I wasn't fitting in really well over there either. Shit, gotta just bring it on back to the middle, and that's why I became fixated in my moderate stance, because I do agree with some things on the liberal side. What do I agree on the liberal side?
Too hard. You ain't gonna do it in front of me.
This is not a black woman who's put in Black Lives Matter. I just want you to know that right, but y'all doing that for us, and we ain't asked you to do that. Listen, don't spray stuff on here when they gonna blame black people for this, and black people didn't do it.
Don't push the train. Stop. It doesn't matter. Because listen, no.
They only do that shit.
No, but when you do that, they don't come after you. They come after us. No.
Don't spray on these people's buildings. That's not our message. We out here standing together peacefully, protesting without any problems. You got people of all races spraying on buildings talking about Black Lives Matter. That ain't even us. You got police officers coming to a peaceful protest spraying gas on us. We ain't even did nothing. Don't let the media fool you. When they see the vandalism on these places, know that it wasn't us.
Unequivocally, Democrats say the Klan is ours and belongs to us. It's there to restore Democrat control in the southern states.
Today marks 60 years since a bomb planted by the Ku Klux Klan exploded inside a Birmingham church, killing 4 little girls, and it's one of the darkest days in civil rights history.
Those guys who lived through it made it very clear. For example, one of the early black congressmen was John Roy Lynch. Another early black congressman was Richard Kane. And they're having to fight the Klan physically for their own safety. They go armed to Congress because of the Klan attacks.
52 years ago tonight,
Goodman, James Earl Cheney, and Michael Schwerner were murdered, taken by the Ku Klux Klan with the help of a sheriff's deputy, shot at point-blank range, and buried.
These guys said if we as blacks would simply stop voting the Republican ticket, if we would agree to vote the straight Democrat ticket, all the violence against us would be stopped.
500 protesters with activist John Lewis in the lead set out for the Capitol. But just across the bridge, Sheriff Clark is waiting with an army of deputies.
Once you get to the apex of the bridge, there ain't no turning back. You got to go now. You got to move. So you can't walk down there scared. And so we kept on walking. And we got down to the bottom of the bridge.
When they told us to stop, you can see the horses. You can see them. They were ready. Their shoes was shiny, had everything. Nobody expected Sunday to be bloody.
On this Lord's Day, let us say with one voice the words of James Cleveland's great freedom hymn. I don't feel no ways tired. I come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me that the road would be easy. I don't believe he brought me this far to leave me. And we know if we finish this march, what awaits us. St. Paul told us in the letter to the Galatians, let us not grow weary in doing good, for in due season we shall reap if we do not lose heart. The brave men and women of Bloody Sunday did not lose heart.
Because the cameras was there, the whole world was watching.
We thought they were going to be arrested, but instead, Sheriff Clark rode through the crowd on horseback, beating people.
John Lewis and them said, let's get on our knees and pray. And as we was praying, that's when you heard them gas caps open up. And when you heard them open up and you open your eyes, went up with that white gas all around you. Then they said, y'all got to get out of here.
And as much as I hate to leave you hanging right here, there's so much more to this. We have to cover that in the next episode of a multi-part series in the Inkdale podcast. Again, my name is Cowboy Williams. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good night.